Hey gang, Dave Baker here, and today we're going to go over some of my favorite curved weapons featured on Forged in Fire. Curved weapons are often associated with horse cultures. The long curvature of the blade gives an extra cutting surface, but that blade's also been adapted by infantries around the world. So let's take a look at some of my favorite curved weapons from Forged in Fire. The katana. Built in response to the Mongol invasion of Japan, smiths in Japan figured out new ways to forge high-carbon steel with a soft core to make a blade that was both resilient, flexible, and deadly.
Let's put it to the test. Nice.
The katana was often worn with the curve up. That way, when a warrior drew his sword, he could draw and cut in one motion.
I think this will kill.
The katana might be the most iconic bladed weapon today because of its use in film and television. It's definitely a fan favorite. The core is the traditional weapon of the Gurkha people of Nepal and northern India. Usually an all-steel construction, the core has a wide spatulated tip with a sharp, curved inward edge and usually round disc pommel and guard. So the core was designed for chopping and slashing, and with that large forward curve and the spatulated head, it put the weight way forward of the center. That way, the impact of the chop is all up here. A devastating cutter.
Wow, pretty much took care of that skull. It's a beast.
I don't know about you, but if I saw someone coming at me with this, I'd probably take up archery. The rumfire is a weapon of the Thracian people and was adapted from the actual agricultural sickle. But unlike a sickle, the blade's been straightened out, giving it the ability to both thrust and cut. The two hands give you a lot of power and a lot of grip. Now, not much is known historically about these weapons other than anecdotal evidence. This is a stout weapon. With its long blade and its long handle, it was nearly a polearm with the reach it gave a warrior. The tulwar is the traditional weapon of the Rajput, a political dynasty that came to power in the 7th century. The tulwar hilt was often decorated with inlay and carving, but for the average warrior, a good sturdy iron hilt was all they needed. It consisted of an all-steel handle, ring pummel with a knuckle bow, and small guard. Though the tulwar looks heavy, it's actually an incredibly maneuverable, fast, light weapon.
I just love sabers.
Now, the word hussar is a Hungarian word describing a type of light cavalry. What made the hussars so devastating was their training and their discipline in battle. Famous groups of hussars existed, from the Polish winged hussars to Napoleon's hussars to the famous Hungarian cavalry. And all of them use a curved saber like this. Curved saber gives you the advantage of a long slicing cut that can be used on either side of the horse's neck, forward, back, cutting, thrusting. In the hands of an expert, it's a deadly weapon. Though the saber dominated the battlefield for a number of years, with the advent of cartridge ammunition, it went the way of armor.